Welcome to Ponderings of the Priest. There is a word, I believe it's in the Kenyan language, I could be mistaken about that. It is definitely from one of the African countries, and the word is Ubuntu, maybe South African. Ubuntu, because we are, I am. This could not be a more critical word for all of us in these days and in these times, that because we are, I am. The logical conclusion is, if we are not, I will not be. So what we are called to in this time is a time of holy solidarity, that it's not about me anymore. This is about all of us and how I affect you. There was a thought that was offered by some medical professionals that if we all went from the perspective that I have COVID-19, that I have the virus, then my mindset would be a switch from I don't have it, I don't need to worry about it, I can go do what I want to do, to I have it, I could get somebody sick, which would make this even worse. So it is very helpful for us to realize that we don't know whether we have been infected or not. One of our senators said, I didn't feel anything and I feel perfectly fine, and yet he tested positive for COVID-19. Who knows how many people he came in contact with and how many people he infected, because at the time he did not have the mindset that I am sick, I have this. And this is not a critique of him or a criticism, and certainly nothing political. Just that he's a political figure and therefore more prominent in the news than others. So I think the critical thing for us to ponder every day is to think of the well-being of others. Paul chastises the Corinthians for only thinking of themselves. He reminds us that we are the body of Christ and individually members of it, but as the body of Christ, we must be concerned about the most vulnerable among us. We do not get to just think about ourselves. That is perhaps the entirety of the chapters of 1 Corinthians, from somewhere around 1 Corinthians chapter 9 through, interestingly, the end of the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians, where Paul talks about what love looks like when it is in action. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous or boastful, is not envious or rude. Love does not rejoice in wrong, but rejoices in right, does not insist on having its own way. Love bears all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. And Jesus tells us to love one another and to lay down our life for our friends. So what that means today is, it means it doesn't matter if I'm bored. It doesn't matter if I'm tired of being at home alone. It doesn't matter if my kids are making me crazy. It doesn't matter. I don't matter. We matter, because we are, I can be. And if we're not, I can't. So we must be mindful of this, especially in this time. Ubuntu, because we are, I can be. Have a nice day, everybody.